Is this audio seriously not working? Not working. Hello? Okay, my apologies. We've had no audio, so if you guys are tuning in here, I do apologize. Okay, I am sorry. We just got audio back. I don't know. I think the cord was out. I've been meaning to say I bought 200 shares at 25.64. I think that the potential on this chart off of the 1 year, 1 day, or sorry, the 3 week, we could get crazy. Look, we have all this. I mean, if we do break this, 30 level, this 62 level, I mean, we have a big gap to fill it at 100 all the way up to 238. So sorry guys for all of that. Can hear now. That is great. I'm glad you guys can hear. I was gonna say I want to see some consolidation in here. I have 200 shares at 25.64. I'm gonna be waiting for something like that. That's perfect. A little bit of a pullback. Um, I'm actually gonna go ahead and add another 200 shares. I'm gonna load up. Um, let me get up and E-Trade. I'll let you guys know what I feel at. We need to definitely consolidate. So I have 200 shares loaded up as a market buy. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I do have 200 shares at 25.65. Okay, great. I'm glad you guys can hear me now. How does the audio sound? The quality? I don't know why that was such a problem for me, but okay. I'm gonna add those 200. I'm gonna wait to add those shares. But this could be a potential huge runner today, so definitely interested in. We'll see how this shapes out. I don't know the news. Does anyone know the news? That'd be a quality question to ask. I don't know. Thanks for asking if there's no voice because I was sitting here talking for like 15 minutes. Um, yeah, well, we need to see that. I like this consolidation right here. That was a big move down 28 to 25. I'm really surprised we haven't been halting at all. But unless we did halt, no, we didn't. Okay, let's see. I want to see this 26 level hold. If we can break out of 27, I'll go ahead and add those other couple hundred shares. Um, yeah, thank you guys for all the support so far today. Yeah, if we can hold 28, I'll be looking to or 27 to add some more. But yeah, it looks really really good. I actually am gonna. If you guys have any other questions or stuff like that, let me know. We can talk about that. Yeah, right now definitely the top play is INTP today. We're already up 270%, but I think we have a lot more ways to go. So that was a nice RSI cool off right there. Hopefully no one bought at the top right there. I think we should still set, but the next key pivot is going to be 30 and then 50 and then 100 on these mega runners. The ones that could possibly run 1,000% a day. We haven't seen one since probably for a while, but like I remember some days of like running 50 cents to $50, but we could have another kind of one of these runners today. It looks really really strong, a lot of volume. Still haven't added that extra couple hundred shares. I'd like to see. We do have some really good consolidation forming right here. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Run 1,000% a day. Okay. Good, good. Like I said, I'll be looking to add some more shares. If you guys got any other tickers, let me know. But I think this is going to be the big winner today. Yeah, Ride does the good as well. I don't really like Ride for the long term, but we need this We need yeah, we're just consolidating. Look at, we get these big consolidations, and actually what I see is we possibly just have a, once we break this level, we could shoot up. So looking for the break of this resistance line up here. Once we break it, you'll see it shoots up. But yeah, this consolidation is much needed. Yeah, I don't know about INDP's news. I'm gonna try to look right now. Not seeing it. Let's see. I would love to know the news. INDP stock. DP. Allowance from U.S. Patent Office for platform technology patent. Okay, that makes sense. Knew some big news. I don't know if it's enough to make it 1,000% winner today. But we definitely have a lot of volume, and we have a really set up graph to run. So if you guys got any questions, let me know. Drop those below. Right now we're just kind of I'm just watching INDP. I got some shares at 25.63. We'll definitely be looking to add some. If you guys got any questions, any other tickers, we can go over. But yeah, INDP is definitely going to be the play of the day. Like I said, if we can reclaim 27, I would like to add some more shares. But also keep a very tight. If you're playing the stock, you have to keep a very tight stop loss. When we're up, hundreds of percent a day, it'd be nothing for it to go down 10%. So if you're not, willing to lose 10% on this trade, then it's not for you. It could get halted down very quick. And the halt down, they happen quick. Be hard to get out. Hopefully we're not making a lower high right here. That's what I'm saying. We need to get back up here. That would be my main concern. Gonna wait on adding. I want to make sure that we can hold this 24 level because, like I said, we don't want to see a lower low. Nice. We have these really long wick candles. So these wicks are really long down here. So that is bullish. Price action's moving those candles up quite a bit. If you guys got any other tickers, any questions, let me know. For now, waiting for a break of 27 to add some more on INDP. We are consolidating nice in this area. It's exactly what I wanted to see before we get our next huge leg up. You see we consolidate, and then, we moved 18 to 20, 18 to 30. So these consolidation areas are a good time to add. Make sure we're not risking too much. Yeah, Palantir is doing really well as well. It's another one of my favorite stocks. Happy about that. Good morning, AK afternoon. Yeah, I know. Good morning. It's 10 o'clock for me, but I had some stuff to do this morning, unfortunately, that impacted. But luckily I'm back here, so that's always nice. I'd always rather be streaming or looking at the market than having to do adult stuff, as I'm sure everyone can relate with me on. Let's see, thank you guys for all the subs coming in. I really appreciate all the support. Yeah, hopefully we're starting to round out here. Love to make another, like I said, love to make this play work. Like I said, this could be a big wonder, but very risky. We want RSI to definitely stay above 50, though, yeah. As much as we want RSI to kind of cool off from the big runs, we want to make sure that the RSI is staying kind of up there. It means that it's got a lot of strength to it. A lot of long wicks, so like I'm saying. See if these views are actually accurate. They are. Okay. Looks like I'm going to buy another monitor this weekend, set that up. If I once I get paid. So I don't have to look at chat. I can move it over. Yeah, looking like we're possibly curling on INDP. Looking to add some more shares somewhere in here. Starting to curl. Hopefully we can hold this 25 level. Looking pretty good so far. And this INDP, you'll see it rips really, really quick, so, or it could dip as well. Haven't seen too many like huge dagger candles, especially when unless we're like really at the top, but once we're at the top, we're always gonna see some consolidation. So even that 28 to 25 move, what didn't scare me at all. Yeah, CEI looks good as well. Like I said, we really need to break that 1.8 level, but looks very good. And it looks good. Adder's starting to curl back up as well. Adder, I said that anywhere in the low 10s would be a good add, mid 10s. We're at 1085, so. Trading ride, no. Can you increase your volume somehow? Do you think? Yeah, I can increase my volume like this if that works better. You think INDP will reverse back up? Yeah, that's why I'm in it. And then I'm not trading ride. Yeah. I'm hoping it does. I do think it will. We just need to see some consolidation. Adder does look. Hopefully that's better. I'll keep my mic like that. Adder. I said that 25, that 10 level is really key to claim. We dipped at 937, but definitely could be time for a bounce. Still look decent on the 1 day. If I was going to play this bounce, I'd definitely use the low of the day or a 10 stop loss. But yeah, INDP hopefully looks like it's starting to run up. Yo, good morning, James. How are you doing? We had a late start, but that's all right. Yeah, Adder definitely could get interesting. Still wish I would have had those ads in the 10 like I was talking about, but kind of risky to play up here. I'd wanted to get closer to those low 10s. Yeah, INDP. Hopefully we can see something reverse back up. I said I'm not going to add any more shares until you can a clear reversal, maybe up at 27. But it is up a lot on the day, so some consolidation is nice. Not too worried about this right now. Zoom out at the 5 minute to give us a better view as well. 5 minute, if we just look at the 5 minute or the 15 minute, it just looks like some consolidation. Sometimes it's better just to go to the higher out time frames, take a step back, and say, okay, we're just consolidating for the next leg up. We really had a huge move, so this is healthy. We definitely need to break, this line before we can move any higher. Doing well, good, James. A little better, thanks. Yeah, CEI is definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna get. I need to upgrade a new mic and I need to get another monitor. Yeah, CEI looks good today as well. Yeah, hopefully INDP we can start we're starting reversal. Our RSI is getting down in these. Like I said, I really want RSI to make sure we hold this. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, but we have some shares up at like 25.60 or something like that. Looking to add here pretty soon once we can see a reversal. Still think we have a lot of ways to go. Yeah, CEI looks good. We got to make sure we can claim that 180 level. No, I don't really trade ride. It's when there's INDP, that's where all the volume's at. I gotta sneeze 1 sec. Yeah, right. If you're long on, I'm just not long on ride anyways. But yeah, Palantir looks good for my long-term stocks. Wanted to look at APPS is doing good. SPY is doing okay. Why did this move all the way over? Yeah, Adder looks decent, but I wouldn't, I'd really like to lat it in the low 10s if I was going to play for a swing. CEI hold, yeah, I'm in, let's look at CEI. I'm in CEI at like about 90 cents, so right now I really think it's going to hit $2 at least. And I have been scaling out on the way up and raising my stop loss because I have been up a lot of money, kind of a lot of money. So, been in and out a couple times today. Yeah. CEI is definitely, once we break this 1.8 level, which, we've been consolidating kind of all day, we could definitely move quite a far ways up. Thanks for everyone coming in. Appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. If you guys are coming back, had a late start today, and we're gonna have to get off here in about an hour, but we do have some time to trade, which is always good. Love trading. Looks good. Everything's looking really, really good. If you guys got any questions at all, let me know. I'm here to answer your guys' questions with anything. That's why I do this. So yeah, it's crazy. It's been really, really nice. We thanks for all the subs coming in as well. Been able to hold 30 viewers consistently. I think we hit 40 yesterday, so I really appreciate everyone coming tuning in. There's a lot of people in here not in the chat. If you guys got questions, let me know. INDP, once we break this resistance line right here, I'm probably going to be looking to add some more shares. We have a good dip, all right, possible good dip buy opportunity. I want to see some follow through before I add some more. Like I said, we're up 280%. Make sure if you're playing this, you have a good stop loss in place. I wonder if Apple's up today. I know Apple's been taking some hits. Yeah, BBIG, I was completely out at 975. I don't see too much more coming from it, but yeah, INDP looks like we're starting to heat up. RSI is curling up. We love to see it. I think on a 25 break, I'll probably add some more. We'll see. I'm trying to break that resistance line right there. Outside of INDP, is there another flip today? What do you mean flip? You're going to pull back and then boom again. INDP straight up ripping today. Nice rebound after that Adder massacre. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in Adder yesterday, but yeah, nice rebound. If we can hold this, I have shares at 25.62, but if we can, I don't know what my Thinkorswim is doing, but if we can hold this 25 level, I would like to be adding some more shares. The INDP could be another runner today. I've played Adder, but here's that 25.11 break. If we can, I'd like to really see a 26 break to show. I'm going to wait until I see a 26 break to add more, but it looks good so far. I just want to make sure that we don't have this lower highs setting up. I can be patient on this. We're up, 250%. So on a 26 break, I'll be looking to add some more shares. Thanks for all the subs coming in. Really appreciate it. If you guys got any questions, any other tickers, let me know. Yeah, that Adder was a massacre yesterday. I have never seen a stock go down 50% just because it's been overextended. Usually 50% on offering something, like fundamentally bad with the company, but 50% a day is a huge drop. So, INDP looks like we're starting to heat up right here. I told you this thing. I'm not trying to put any price, but like it could get crazy. I don't want to say, just looking off like this graph, I'm just saying if we did end up filling, like if we did break this 37 level, this 60 level. At 100, we have a huge gap up to 250. Not saying this is going to go to $250, but I am saying it could get crazy. Could it go to, so I always look at that long-term graph on these. We have a lot of volume today, so has a lot of room. If it did go to 250 today, that would be pretty cool, though. It's most likely not going to go up another 1,000%. There'd be a 25,000% gain on a day. Highly doubt it. But it would be very cool. It'd be some good content. But yeah, I'm trying to get over 25 on INDP. Yeah, Adder, like I said, Adder for me, if I could buy in the low 10s for maybe a rebound higher, so 9 is a stop loss. It just seems the chart's kind of broken now. Yeah, 50% is a huge drop. See, we're still kind of Before I had anything, I really want to see that we can break like 26. Oh, wait all day. Just want to make sure we're not making any, like I said, I mean, it's hard to play stocks like this, right? Like we went 20 to almost 30. Now we're seeing a little bit of consolidation. Um, Now that I can redraw this, I don't know, something like this possibly. I have no idea. Let's see what that looks like on the 1 minute. I don't know, maybe something like that, but still not going to add anything yet. Not too confident. When stock tips for call me dumb if we're saying we can maybe hit 45 by the end of the week. I feel like it's plenty of room to run. Yeah, I mean, it could take another run. I'm going to wait for, the uptrend to get back intact. Not really, not too big of an uptrend right here. Might be a good buying spot possibly coming up. I mean, I'm only down a couple dollars on my shares. I'm not down too much. I'm not playing this very small. Actually, this 23 level is a pretty good spot to try for a bounce as well. Spirit minus 50% and agree. Agree. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't really play those volatile stocks. I'm not going to be swinging them for a long time. They're going to eventually dump. Damn. What the hell is this stock? It's crazy. Just one big candle. Yeah, I mean, I don't play like it'd be like the same principles. Like I don't swing stocks that are out that much. It'd be the same principles like swinging INDP for a week. Like you usually have 1 day of running and then they're gonna go down. MACD way down on which stock? This is RSI. We really with this we don't want it to really. I don't know. We'll see. Still think this consolidation is good. We could rip huge, but I'm gonna wait for reversal chart. Hopefully that's back, the audio. Um, we'll see if it comes in. I don't know what happened with this mic. Think I need a new cord. Um, Hopefully that's back, the audio. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Whenever I touch this, the audio just kind of fades away. IDMP looks done to me. Doesn't look done to me. Any I bought back at 5 served me. That's great. I think INDP still has reversal. I mean, you guys gotta. I mean, you gotta think like we just went from $18 to 20. Like we went to $17 to 28. We're just in a falling wedge right now. I mean, with stocks is volatile, they're gonna fall. I still think we have some upside today. We will see. God, this stupid mic. I don't know if this cord broke or what's going on. I think I can return it. Yeah, any looks really good. There's a good spot to buy. Yeah, if you're looking at your, I had drawn this previously, but perfect breakout right there. Looks good. I think I bought this mic from Best Buy 14 days ago. It cost me $80, so I'm hoping to. I need to find that receipt because I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, if my $80 mic broke, let me look. Give me one sec, guys. I'm just gonna make sure I don't touch my mic. I need to set up everything again today, but it is a little obnoxious. Would like to get a better mic as well. Another buy on 60, a bad idea. Oh, I think CI is gonna hit 2, so it won't be bad. I think above 20. Yeah, I mean, if we hit 20, I mean, we are gonna see a reversal eventually on INDP. We've been in this falling wedge. Question is when. I don't know. We need to break out of this resistance line. Thank you guys for everyone being here. Yeah, we definitely have a ways to move up. We're just in a falling wedge right now. So we still look fine, like I say. Yeah, and he looks really, really good. He said he bought it $550 or $650 today. That's really great ads. If I was looking at it, that resistance line break is perfect. Yeah, you see, we consolidate huge on this, and we'll see this falling wedge. If we break this, we could go crazy. Our size almost all the way down as well. So I'll be, like I said, I'll be patient. I want to see that we have a clear reversal before I add some more. I am down some money, but I'm not going to add into weakness. I'll add into strength. It's my big, you always will add into strength, not weakness. Thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate it. All the subs, really appreciate it as well. Hopefully this is God, I think I need a new mic, but I think I can just get a cord. It's kind of annoying. Almost all the way down as well. So yeah, this thing was like $80. It sucks. That's alright. You guys got any other tickers, any questions, let me know. Yeah, for right now, we're just falling. INDP, we're just falling. This falling wedge. Once you reverse, it could be big. So we need to break, like I said, like probably 24. This thing goes crazy when it does get some volume back into it. And since this decrease, if you look, we've had this volume. Once we can kind of break this volume, once we kind of shoot up, get more volume, we will break out of here. I'm pissed I was in CI at 90 cents. I'm a dummy. Yeah, I always tell the story that, God, I was in Tesla at like $20 before it took off. I held it for like 2 months and I literally lost 20% on Tesla. Let me show you. It happens. It happens to the best of us. And also, if you actually did make money on the trade, there's nothing wrong with scaling out. But so back when Tesla was like, this is pre-split though. So back here before the huge jump, I was in here. And I think I like lost money right in here. And I would have, it's pretty. Actually, Tesla's looking really good too. Looking to make new all-time highs. Wish I would have saw this. I had it all mapped out, but broke that. Now we got this nice channel. Foreman. Looks good. INDP's trying to break out. CEI. Had a lot of reverse splits. Let's see. It's trying to break out. I have been in and out of CI, selling high, buying low, taking profit, dropping profit to my long-term rights. Yeah, that's great. I find good stuff to buy to have a hard time knowing when to sell. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, oh no, Tesla. Yeah, that's what I said. Oof, yeah, at the end of the day, some profit is better than no profit. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's honestly what I do is I'll cycle my profits. Yeah, cycle it back into long-term. Yeah, CI is good to play. I took some SPY calls yesterday, and they're doing really well. I just looked again. I mean, as much as I want to see some volatility in SPY, it's like we've bounced off of that level so many times. Why wouldn't it do it again? So we'll see. Any bad news could send it off the edge, though. When we're down here, when once if some Biden says something or something like that, could get crazy. Yeah, we need to break out this falling wedge for any upside. We'll see. Like I said, I'm playing very small in this. Yeah, we'll see. Pretty huge falling wedge. Thanks for everyone coming in. Appreciate it. It's kind of crazy. I was at like 30 subscribers last week. We'll see. Maybe I can quit my job at UPS once we start blowing up. I do want to do on like 500 and 1,000 subscribers. I want to do a charity stream. I think that'd be cool. I'll actually like trade like a lot of. I'll probably do like I'll do live trading and I'll donate all of my profits. If I don't have any profits, I'll donate maybe like $500 and then whatever donations I get. Might be something cool to do for like, 500 or 1,000. Is it breaking out? It's trying to. It's got to break this resistance line up here. It's in this falling wedge. We can break it. We should have some. Once we break this line, once we maybe reclaim like 23, I'll be looking to buy some. Until it does though. Ooh, is Wish moving? Remember we talked about Wish yesterday? Okay, no, Wish is not moving. Hopefully my mic didn't just break. I had to move it. Let me pull this up. Okay, once we... Yeah, Wish are really trying hard to break this. Give me 1 second. Okay, we moved it. That's fine. Yeah, once Wish breaks this right here, we could go crazy. And I like Wish's fundamentals too. I like Wish. It's got to break that though. Yeah, Wish is good. I could go more into. I literally did a video just on Wish. If you scroll back to my channel, I did a when Wish is at like $10, but I did a whole YouTube video on it. I think it's my most viewed video. It blew up. But if you guys are interested, I do like Wish long term, especially down here. So if you are interested in Wish, you can look at that video. Yeah, still INDP. We can't break out of this falling wedge. We're trying really, really hard. Once we do, I'll be looking to take some more shares. It's the thing with falling wedges. That's why I don't I don't buy on weakness, right? Once we break this falling wedge, I'll buy, but no reason to buy down here because this falling wedge could literally go back down to 3 cents. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to, but falling wedges are interesting for sure. Yeah, Palantir is doing really good. It's one of my longer. I'm gonna just give you, if you guys are. I know we got FCov. We can look at FCov real quick. If you guys are, I have my link to my Twitter in the bio. FCov, I'm already going to tell you that I don't like the chart. Looks like we got listed on NASDAQ. I'd be a buyer down at $4. Don't like the chart. If you guys are, that's just my opinion. Maybe there's some fundamentals I'm missing. There we go. We're breaking out of this falling wedge. We're trying to right now. We'll see what happens. If you guys are tuning in, welcome. Sorry, I was just checking my phone. Really trying to break out of this wedge. We'll see. Could be a huge break if we did. But yeah, if you guys do follow my Twitter, links in bio. I have a lot of long term stocks I play over there. It's hard for me. We can talk about long term stocks that I like if anyone is interested, but it's kind of hard to go over them during streams. People like to see what I'm doing right now, so that's what I try to do. A whole new article came out on Square today too, and I'm really, really bullish about Square. Square is a really good one as well to look at. Yeah, starting to break out of this wedge. See if we can start to pick up some more volume here. Could start to look good. Thanks for all the viewers coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, we broke this fallen wedge. I want to start seeing if we can curl up. I would love to see if we can reclaim this 23, 24 level. I'm going to be patient before I add some. This thing can get explosive quick, but I still don't know if the trend has been reversed. And if we break probably 20, I'm going to sell my shares for kind of a big loss. But this thing could heat up later in the day. It's got a lot of volume. Looks crazy. If you guys are new, if you guys got any other tickers you want me to look at, any questions, go ahead and drop those. We will look. Yeah, CI looks good. We got to break that 1.8 level, but that 1 hour graph looks really good. Yeah, CI NDP really trying to break out. We're just hitting this wedge. We can't break out of this wedge. We are on the oversold on the RSI, so I might take a jab at some more shares with a 20 stop loss. I'm actually going to do that. So let me pull up. I'm going to add 200 shares. And we're going to put, okay, I'm going to buy those. I'll tell you guys what I get filled at. I'm going to use 20 as a stop loss, though. Okay, I got filled at 21.43. So since RSI is kind of oversold right here, we're going to try for a bounce at 20. If not, I'm going to put kind of a large loss on this trade, but we're just kind of petered out at the end, so we'll see. Yeah, we broke out of that falling wedge. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Not too big of a fan on the setup so far. Like I said, we'll try to play a bounce at 20, but after that, I don't want to risk anymore. Who knows? We might start to heat up later in the day. Tempted just to leave my shares and just see what happens, but kind of wiped out that whole flag up there. But maybe we get it. Maybe that was a gap we filled right there. Maybe we'll have a chance of coming back up at that. See if we can bounce off this 20 level. Not sure. Trying pretty hard to bounce off that 20. Looks pretty good so far. Sorry, checking my phone, but we are trying to get over that 21 level. Sorry. Looks pretty decent. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can bounce off this 20. Still kind of at a lot. I am at a loss right now, pretty big, but we'll see. This thing could rip. We're pretty oversold on the RSI. It could, rip any time, but that falling wedge down to 28 to 20 is why I never really buy unless we break that, but looks like we might be possible to break that wedge right now, so if you guys got any questions, let me know. We'll take a look at those. Make sure this is accurate. Thanks for all the subs coming in. Really appreciate that as well. Really means a lot. Yeah, starting to looks kind of like a bear flag, but hit 21. We'll see what we can do here. I think we're finally breaking out of this rising wedge or falling wedge. Sorry. See if we can start getting some volume coming through. Not a bad place to add though with the 20 risk. SPY's going crazy right now as well, so those calls are making up from yesterday. Yeah, BBIG starting to curl up. I'm still not long on it. I like the company, but I don't know. Just been really, really choppy. Yeah, Adder 1050 ads are going to be the only spot I would buy. And risk maybe a 9, but hey there, what's going on, Beats Official? Hello. Yeah, CEI, nice. We're starting to break out on CEI. That $8's a huge level to claim as well. You guys got any questions, let me know. We'll go ahead and look. Yeah, I mean, we did break out of that falling wedge on INDP. We'll see what happens. But yeah, CEI looking pretty solid. Like I said, I'm still holding for 2. I'll probably scale out half of my position at 2. Maybe let it ride to 3. Like I said, don't know how high it's going to go, but I am waiting for 2 to take out my shares. About half of them. Which I think should be a solid plan. CEI, yeah, CEI looks good. Thanks, Hassan, for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, CEI is looking really good. I bet the level 2 looks good as well. A lot of selling at this 1.72 level, but very thin so far, though, as well. Yeah, CEI looks great. If you guys got any other tickers, any questions, let me know. Appreciate all the subs. Same half, yeah. So I have like 10,000, and we stopped out of INDP, so I'm not gonna play that anymore until we see a trend reversal. Not liking it here. So SPY looks really good from our calls on yesterday. But yeah, my plan is to take out half on CEI at $2, and then we'll see how higher it goes up. Yeah, I have SPY calls down here. So 444. So they're in the money so far. INDP is done. Yeah, unfortunately, INDP is done. I mean, I don't know if I didn't want to risk too much. I mean, really, the chart still is not done for me, right? Like, this chart still looks really, really healthy. I just don't want to risk anymore. I think if you're in here long still from maybe up here, I would definitely stay in. We're bouncing off this level really nice. We have a lot of support coming up in this area. If we definitely broke like 17, it's really done. But we had, this is what we call a mountain pattern. We green and then red. But we pretty much erased that. We're back on our bull flag territory. So I wish I would have waited to add into this area, but anywhere in this area looks decent for me. But yeah, INDP. Thanks, Ape. I appreciate it. I mean, it's still not done. That's where my I didn't say it's. I mean, it's not necessarily done. I wouldn't be surprised if we closed today very high. That's just where my risk is. I don't think the chart's over with. So that's what I'm saying. You still have a chance to reverse here. I mean, we have RSI has been overcooled right now. We definitely have a chance. But what I'm saying is, as long as we stay in these bounds, I mean, it's still intact. Yeah, and he looks good. And I know I drew this line yesterday. I should have looked back. So we have these. We broke out here 3 to 12, and we were breaking out here as well. This looks like another chart that looks pretty good. 761 is going to be the key level to break here. Looks pretty overextended. The 5-minute looks really good. If you were to enter, 650 is a good stop loss. 640, probably 640. We are making a nice bull flag right here, but yeah, we just broke this resistance line, so we could have a potential mover. That could be a potential swing. Swing into CEI, like 0.918, I believe. I don't know which stock you're talking about. If you're talking about INDP, I have it up at 25. I bought in like 100 shares, so I definitely lost quite a bit of money on this one. And then at 21, I was risking off for 20. So I think I ended up losing like $600 on the trade. Like I said it was very risky coming into it, but we still have a strong chance of reversing into here. So if we do maybe claim that 22 level, I could buy some more, but that was where I was comfortable risking it at, so we'll see. Yeah, and he looks pretty solid. I mean, definitely watch INDP. I mean, I still said it can go crazy today. I mean, we still have a long ways to go. So we still have power hour. We still could swing the next few days. So we'll see. If we can reclaim 22, would not mind buying some more for potential. Test of the all-time day would be nice. If you guys got any questions, drop them below. We'll answer those. Football Artist, thanks for the sub. Really appreciate everyone's support coming through. Yeah, it's a bummer that we fell so much. We had a lot of potential on INDP. I think we still do, so we'll just see how it plays out through the rest of the day. And SPY is going crazy right now. So we shall see. Yeah, and he looks pretty good. Yeah, and if we're actually going to BBIG, go to BBIG for a sec. Curious on here. Someone pointed this out to me. Let me look. So yeah, we're definitely at a key spot right here. Yeah, for sure. And we're holding this 8 support really, really well. But yeah, we are definitely at a key spot right here where these two lines converge. I do agree with you. The 15-minute MACD is about to diverge. Thanks for feedback on any. Thanks. When you buy, do you not use limits? No, I don't use. I use mental stop losses for the most case, but I use limits. Oh, I'm talking about limit orders. Yeah. No, I don't use limit orders. Necessarily. A limit order, like something if you're on a more volatile stock for sure. Like let's say like you really want to fill at 1982. It's more. Sometimes it's really hard to get fills on that limit on a volatile stock, but if you're buying a big order, like if you're buying like a million shares, a limit order could be beneficial. And you can also buy higher than the stock price actually is. So like let's say if I'm if I'm going to buy a million shares on CE right now, I could ask to get those shares at $1.71 instead. So there's definitely times to use limits. I don't use limits much. Never have. I might in the future. I don't know. The one good thing for INDPs, we are starting to curl up, and then yeah, we could put MACD back on the chart. We could look at MACD if we are gonna diverge on the 15-minute. That is a big telltale sign. So obviously, let's go over to, you said on the 15-minute. Yeah, the 15-minute is about to diverge. We still have it. That's what I'm saying. We still have a possible chance of breaking on the 15-minute. We'll have to see if we can. Like I said, 22 is a big level to claim. Yeah, we want to make sure that we don't diverge. I mean, the 10-minute we're still good. On the 30-minute, still looks strong. But yeah, the 15-minute want to make sure. That's why we want to hold that. Make sure we can base around that 20. It's like if I bought a market order like right here, maybe it would have jumped 3%, and I would have filled up higher. Thanks for all the subs coming in. I appreciate it. Wonder if this is right. Yeah, 215. Appreciate it. Yeah, definitely big level. But yeah, we are starting to curl right here, so we do, like I said, we do have a through. I think that should be fixed. Sorry about that. Damn, I don't know what it is. I think let's see. Hopefully that will come back. Wow, it is a pain. Yeah, there's like I have this little, I know that's fixed, but that I have a little cord that goes in here and it got like pulled out yesterday. These are just, I think I could just get a new cord, which wouldn't be too big of a deal. I don't know what the problem is here. But what I was saying is that like we have a last chance to kind of we're basing around here. We'll see if we can hold this 20. But it does look like a possible bear flag. We'll see. And any looks pretty good as well. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna. I just need to get a new mic. I need to get another monitor so I can read chat on a different page. Thanks for all the subs coming. Appreciate it. That'd probably be what I'd like to see the most. See if we can hold this 1977 level. Yeah, I mean it just looks really weak so far. The 1 minute the MACD is turning positive, but That's why I got out when I did. Yeah, we did. We are diverging too. We still have a chance to bounce on that, but any looks really good. Looks like we're about to break out on there again. Which, yeah, and yeah. I know someone said that they had like some 550 buys on any. That's really good, or 1070 or something like that. Definitely want to see if you can. Any looks like we're about to break out again. That looks good. Like I said, we still have a chance of IDMP, but we need some more volume to come in. The volume's tapered off. But we really have no walls on there. Pretty thin tape. But the problem with volatile stocks is it's like trying to find a stop loss, right? Like I can see we have a lot of support. Like a 19 would be a good stop loss, but ideally, this 1767 level. But 20 to 17 is, a big stop loss. So that's why it's kind of hard to play because, it's hard to get a good risk reward. That's why, like, if you were going to buy, on these volatile stocks, it's good, don't. My best advice would be, and sometimes it's hard for me to follow this, would be don't buy in the middle of this range. Wait until we either hit 1771 or we re-break out of this 21 level. Don't buy in the middle. Buy at support zones because then if it drops, you're only going to lose maybe 1% on the trade. That's the best advice I can give. Sometimes it's even hard for me to do that. But yeah, patience in the market will definitely be, you buy at those lines. Yeah, SPY's going crazy. If you guys got any questions, thanks to Beast for the subscribe. Appreciate it. If you guys got any questions, any stuff like that, go ahead and let me know. I bought in at 570 this morning. I need thanks. It's one I watched closely. I filled in the past on this one. It's selling at the right point. Okay, so what I do on selling, we still got to break out of here. We potentially could have some upside, but what I'm going to say is I'd always scale out maybe every 20 cents scale out some shares. And on top of scaling out, make sure you have a stop loss set. So if I'm in at 570, I'm going to make sure my stop loss is definitely at 630. If you want to play it, better, more, a tighter stop, 6.9, but definitely 635 would be a good stop. So move your stop loss off, scale out as you go. Could be the best advice I give. Yeah, this chart looks over. If we can't, yeah, I'm gonna stop looking at that. We're gonna move on to CEI. I took a loss on there. Like I said, I took a nice loss on there. Very risky play. Wish I would have saw it this morning, but it is what it is. Better than getting an out than waiting for it to go all the way back down. Wonder if SPY's doing really, really good as well. But yeah, INDP looks like it's over unless we can if we start to move up we could get crazy, but for now don't even really want to look at it. Looks like a turd. A lot of profit taking as there should be up in these levels. We do have potential upside right here if we can break this, but any does look pretty good. New to this channel, do you usually start pre-market? Yeah, I usually do start pre-market. Today I was busy, but if you guys are here and you like this content, I am live 30 minutes before market open. So I will be live at 7 o'clock my time every day. Well, this is actually the first day. I started streaming last week. This is the first day that I had some stuff to do. And honestly, I did need to just sleep in a bit. So if you guys have, and actually we haven't, today we had, that was a pretty big loss, but I think most of the days we've won. I remember like our second day we had 90% winner. We usually do pretty well in here. We usually, win 70 to 80% of the time. We still have, like I said, CEI, all of us in here are in at like 90 cents. I don't know. I know a couple people took some SPY calls with me yesterday, and SPY calls should be up 100%. Mine are. They are up 100% right now. So We do have a lot of winners on here, but you know it is inevitable to lose sometimes, especially on stocks that are moving this quick. That was a really nice candle though. Bulls are really moved up that candle. That looks really bullish. Nice hammer right there forming. Still looking at this INDP for maybe if we can claim there, buying some more shares if we can, if we can start to push up, which it kind of looks like we are right now. Want to make sure that we can break this 21 level as a pivot, in my opinion. Looks pretty solid so far. Yeah, pre-market, I usually give, we do some pre-market ideas. Pre-market and post-market gives me a time, because I'm going to say this again, I'm just going to do a quick rundown. I'm really into growth stocks here on this channel. If you guys are new and growth stocks or hyper growth stocks are stocks that grow over 100% year over year. I have some of the best growth stocks I've picked out, year that have performed really well, that I've looked at all their, performance history, all their earnings, their finances. If you go to my Twitter and look at here, all of these are here. Been up 150% a year. Really quick, let me just do one more thing. When I'm looking at I've probably spent at least a couple hours on all of these growth stocks. All of them are really good long term. But when I'm looking, this is my favorite growth stock. But when we look at a grid growth stock, and let's go to earnings. We want to see a true growth stock, a hyper growth stock, has grown 100% year over year revenue. We can see all of our quarters we've beat EPS and revenue, and year over year we're growing about 200% on revenue. So all these stocks that I really like that are high growth, do have a chance to double every year, are right here. So if you guys want to follow my Twitter, go ahead and take a look at that. There's some really good content. I also post on my Twitter a lot as well. So that is some good stuff to look at. As much as I do like day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, even in index funds I like to talk about, but hyper growth is where I've made most of my money. So keep that in chance. I do like graphing, day trades. I find it fun. As long as you're playing with a tight stop limit, you have your plan, and you're not using a lot of capital, would be my two things. But so if you guys want to, I think my Twitter should be in the YouTube videos, but if you guys got any other questions, stuff like that, go ahead and let me know. We will go over all of that stuff. Any questions? I answer all the questions, so if you guys got questions, feel free to ask. I also appreciate everyone being here. It's crazy. We got 35 people watching. That's amazing. I really do appreciate all that. Yeah, like I said, any looks good. I didn't buy. I'm not going to risk up here, but that bull flag. See if we can. Let's see. Let's go back over to any CI. We're just consolidating all day. It looks pretty fine, but any. Once we break this line, we should be good to go. Looks pretty solid. Still trying to base over 21 here, having a lot of troubles. I know people BBIG. I stopped that. I made a lot of money on BBIG. I made probably one of my biggest trades. I was out. I was swinging some shares for a bigger move, but I scaled out a lot of shares up at the top, and then I had those last shares at 975. People ask me if it dips, will I buy more shares? Probably not. Some of these companies, they have these, all these momentum. They have a lot of momentum, a lot of people buying in them. But once that momentum dies, it starts to fizzle out. You can see, even look at Adder. We're down 50%. We had a lot of momentum. It goes down. Yeah, OPAD. I know. Hopefully I didn't just kill my volume. OPAD. Remember OPAD? I've played this before. OPAD looks alright. Yeah, you are up a lot today, almost $1. don't know. It looks like it was the SPAC. It dipped a lot. I don't know. Looks like we're maybe making a cup and handle. Not. I don't really like playing these SPACs. Sometimes they're pretty high floats. Thank you guys for all the subs again coming in. If you guys got any questions, drop those below. We will take a look. But yeah, hopefully we can start. I think 40 viewers is the most I had, so welcome everyone. I really appreciate that. I wish I didn't have to go here shortly. Yeah. Please, hopefully that. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think that's good. I do apologize if you guys are just getting here. It's pretty obnoxious. I need to get a new mic, but is this gonna work now? Sorry. This mic is being a pain in my butt today. Okay, we look good now. Yeah, INDP. We broke this line. Like I said, I've been out of the trade. It looked like it broke down. Doesn't look too great. Thank you guys for all being here. I appreciate all the people. I need to figure out what this mic said. I think I fixed it. And I know that I can see right here if it works or not. Thank you, typical YouTuber, for the subscriber. I appreciate it. Yeah, INDP, not interested in it anymore. Not gonna look at it. But we'll see. I just don't like this setup anymore. If you guys got any questions, let me know. We can look at those. Appreciate all the subs coming through. But yeah, if you're I remember at any so that's 6 that this level is going to be key to hold, but from that 560 ads, that looks really really good so far. IronNet. Okay, we can look at IronNet. IRNT. IRNT. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with this. I think the mic is fine. We'll see. INDP looks making new highs. Wonder what the news is, but following this breakout channel pretty well. Looks pretty good. Yeah, CEI. Like I said, I'm holding CI to 2. I'm going to be patient. I have been scaling out every 10 cents, but I'll scale out half when it hits $2 is my plan. I haven't really think about a stop loss on CEI, but if I was going to put my finger on a stop loss, I mean, a good stop loss is going to be like $1.50. Be just maybe get like a couple. But yeah, stop loss there is always a good move. KPLT, let's take a look at that. Looks like I've looked at it before. Looks like we're just consolidating. We had a really, really big move up from 3-1. We have a gap to fill. Oh, we filled that gap. Key levels to hold is 629. Don't know much about what happened here, but we do have a lot of room up to $9 now. But interesting chart. Like I said, we need to make sure we are kind of basing around here. Could potentially setting up another flag. That 7 is going to be a huge level to claim. But yeah, it looks like a pretty healthy chart. Yeah. Like I said, INDP. I've been out since I had my 20 once it broke 20. Didn't like the play. The last chance you have for a dip, like I was talking about, the graph is officially over if we do not hold this 1750 level. Buying in this 18, looking for the jump would be, that would be a good play in my opinion. But you make sure your stop loss is right at 1750 because we're at the bottom of the support right here. So this is like if I was if I'm day trading, I'd look for support right here, and wait just for right here to add. Once it hits there, if we break 1750, we don't lose too much, but we also have a good risk reward. So, yeah, and I think we're gonna end up. Let's see, maybe we bounce off of that. We'll see. You guys got any questions? Let me know. We can go over. Pity my broker doesn't have shares for IMDP to short. Mine isn't going to either. The thing about it is you have to be in the hard to borrow program on TD Ameritrade, which I am a part of. But if you're not in there, they're not going to. And like, yeah, it looks like we're gonna probably break down here. It's kind of a shame. We had the potential if we didn't. I also had the potential to scale out a lot of money on this trade, which I did not. But I don't know. Maybe we do bounce off this level. This is a huge. If it breaks 1750, it's probably over, in my opinion. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's hard to short shares sometimes. Just how it is. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. We'll still be here live for a little bit more. Yeah. A lot of you have to be in the hard to borrow program. There's a lot of stuff that goes in. Like, I mean, they don't want you buying short on a 200% stock up. Like a broker's, because the problem they have is they don't care. The broker doesn't care if you lose any money, but if you get in like a margin call and you start owing them money is when the problem comes. They don't want to be liable. So you have to like they look literally back at your trade history. They look back at how much money you have, how you've done well, and then they assess if you can be in the hard to borrow program. I am in the hard to borrow program on TD. I don't use my TD account though. I buy on E-Trade and then I stream on this. But yeah, watch. Break the 17.4 level. We should have some, in my opinion, the chart's over. Yep. I knew INDP was over at this 20 level. This 20 level was a good try for a bounce up here. But yeah, that chart is over. We can move on. We can check out something. You can look at SPY. Yeah, NE's about looking to want to break out here as well. Yeah, NE looks like we're trying to break out as well. Yeah, SPY looks really, really strong as well. I have some 450 calls. If those 450 calls hit, they're going to be up a lot. We bought down here, so looking good. Yeah, NE looks really good too. Yo, thank you for everyone being here. We got a lot of viewers. If you guys got any tickers, anything like that, I'd love to go over those. Amazing to have 50 people in here. I really appreciate all the support coming through. It means a lot. If you guys got any questions, kind of sitting out on the sidelines right now. I do have a position in CEI that I've been swinging for a while. I'm watching NE. Looks like we're breaking this bull flag up here. Looks pretty strong. Thank you, Fairhurst, for this up. Really appreciate that. Still crazy that we're holding almost. I don't think we've ever had 50 watchers. So looks good. Yeah. Congratulations on holding NE. Looks like we're about to have our next leg up. Definitely. I think if I was gonna put a stop loss, if I was in there, Depends what your risk preference is, but I would move my stop loss up to 671. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have a retest, but could potentially be breaking out here for the next leg up. CEI, yeah, a lot of us are in CEI here. We can take a look. If you guys got any other tickers, let me know. CEI looks really, really strong. Especially yesterday, the market was red. Perfect. We need a break out of here, and let's actually clear all these drawings so we can get a better idea for everyone wanting to look. Just clear this drawing set. So we definitely are. We are moving up quite a bit right here. So we have this possible bull flag setting up. But if we break this 1.8 resistance, we have a long ways up. I want to see us reclaim that 2 pivot. But yeah, CEI looks good. I've been in there sub dollar. Thank you, Fair. Appreciate it. You guys are welcome. Yep, nice to be here. Really appreciate all the comments. I have my Twitter link in bio. I do everything. I day trade. I really like long-term swings. BBI. So looking at BBIG, I just drew this out a while ago. So we have a lot of support here in this 762 level, and we also have this this line coming over here. So let me draw this better. Our resistance line goes somewhere like this. So right today, we're gonna kind of figure out the direction. I'd like to see if we can break over here. I'm bullish. If we break down, I'm bearish. Is where I stand on there. IRNT. We can look at IRNT. IRNT. I know this was moving today. First, I like to look at the 1 year. Yeah, so we IPO'd quite recently at $10. Once we break that high of that 10, we usually shoot up on these IPOs. I actually drew this too, so we had this nice bull flag. I drew this a couple days ago. We had this nice bull flag set up, and now we broke out. Hit 32. I want to see some consolidation here. We are consolidating on the 5-minute. Looks like a strong graph if you're swinging long term. I guess it didn't IPO, but yeah, looks pretty solid for a swing. If I was going to put a stop loss, 25 would be a stop loss, even though it's kind of wide. Hopefully, the most bullish scenario I can see right here is if we're going to make a cup and handle pattern, which could be possible. If we make a cup and handle here, we could see all-time highs. So chart looks pretty good. Subscribed. Appreciate it, Corey. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, looking really, really, like I said, we look really good. This any swing's looking good. If you guys got any other tickers, any questions, let me know. Still crazy that we're holding all these viewers, means a lot. Yeah, any is starting to look good too. So see if we can make this cup and handle work. This could get pretty crazy. Don't know much about the company, but the graph looks really strong. For any, we're going to make sure, see if we can get these all-time high of the days, but nice breakout so far. I'm not familiar with IronNet, but the INDP is definitely over. Maybe we'll see I've seen some crazy stuff happen in the market. Maybe we have a reversal into power hour. Doubt it. As much as it would be cool. BBIG BBIG does look pretty. Like I said, I stopped out of BBIG. Someone wanted me to look, but we're kind of testing. It's a big test coming up for BBIG. If you guys got any questions, go ahead and drop those. We can look. Thanks for the analysis. Subscribed. Yeah, you are very welcome. Appreciate it. Also, as much as graphs are important, I want to state this: the fundamentals of a company too. DDD. I don't know what DDD is, but we can take a look. I just want to, as much as I do, fundamentals on a graph are really, really strong. But, actually DDD is setting up really, really nice for a longer term move. If you are swinging DDD for any looks really good right now. If you're swinging it for a longer move, we are setting up. Let me draw this line better. We are potentially setting up for a move higher here. Would actually be a really, really good buy at the bottom of the support line. But yeah, that looks really, really strong. We also had some really good earnings coming as well, just what I can see from the EPS. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Good time to go long right there at the bottom of the support. BBIG, ZOM long term for a second. It goes up. How does it end? End of day. Depends. Sometimes it shoots back up. It all depends. We have to look at that BBIG. We'll look at that and then ZOM. Thank you for 50 viewers. Really appreciate it. That is crazy for a stock like INDP. It depends. We kind of broke down, so I expect to see more downside today. So we'll look at BBIG and then ZOM. But yeah, DDDD is really setting up for a nice potential big move. Looks like a nice long term play. I don't know about the financials of the company, but yeah, buying down at the bottom of the support line, risking 27 is really really good. ZOM Therapeutics, Zome Media Corp. Long term, I don't see anything bullish about this. We started at 291. We've been in this downtrend for the last year. I don't really see anything bullish about it. The only good thing I saw is that we filled this gap down here. Maybe we're trying to set up a higher low, but if we can make a higher low, which means we need to push this to 80 cents, it'd be bullish, but pretty bearish on this chart until we see a clear reversal. And BBG at 88, why are we not talking about CEI? Because we have other things to talk about. Yeah, CEI looks good unless it popped when I wasn't looking. Yeah, we talk about CEI every time on this stream today. We're setting up a nice bull flag. Well, I'm in sub $1 at a lot of shares, so I'm excited about that. Thanks, HSAM. Thank you for all the subs coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't like ZOM long term. BBIG, we talked about this. It's a big judgment coming up for BBIG. If it breaks this line bullish below this bearish, I was gonna say that it is nice to know fundamentals of a chart, but also Amazon went down to $100 to $10 back a while ago. So if you look at, I'm gonna do some more videos on financials, but once I have some time, if I'm streaming on a weekend, financials of a company for something like BBIG is really strong. Quantum Scope, I remember this was a huge deal a while ago. We are setting up for potentially a play. We are trying to round out here. The only chance I would buy is buying here and leaving a stop at 19.25. Again, nothing really bullish about this chart. We had 130, we're at 20. Haven't seen really any too big of pops. Earnings have been really bad. We do have some good support in this area, this 20 level. So, not a bad pie. If you like the company long term, not a bad place to buy. I don't like the chart though. BBI just broke 2 resistance lines. See, 50 viewers coming soon. Yeah, we did have 50. I do appreciate it. BBIG just broke 2 resistance lines. BBIG, like I said, BBIG looks decent. I said we have to hold. I sold out at 9. We're gonna have to. DBIG, we really have to hold this 780 level to keep intact. Yeah, CEI looks good. CEI, we're gonna need a break. This $1.80 level, we are setting up for the next leg up. It looks like, in my opinion, if we can break that $1.08 leg, I'd like to see it. If we can claim that $2 pivot, it's gonna be really really good key to claim. I'd like to see that $2 pivot claim. And then I'm going to let you guys, I have to go at 30, so I'm going to leave here in about maybe 5-10 minutes. If you guys got questions, let them come through. Really appreciate all the subs coming through. We hit 230 today. That's awesome. I was trying to hit 250. Just curious, how many positions are you holding? Are you working like 6 to 10 stocks or way more? So it depends. So like I have 2 accounts set up. I have one for swing and day trade, and then I have one for my long-term account. For my long-term account, I play just hyper-growth stocks. If you follow my Twitter, you go down to here. I've spent at least 2 hours analyzing each one of these stocks down here. Very bullish about all these hyper-growth stocks. Hyper-growth stocks are growing at 100% year over year. So I have one, that's my big account, is my long-term account. I hold stuff that I'm very long-term bullish about that I like adding on dip. So any of those growth stocks in there, Square, stuff like that. This account is more for swing trading, and I can hold 2 to 3 swings at a time. I'm swinging CEI is the only thing that I'm doing right now. I know some people are in any here. We're looking really really strong. We're looking for that 742 break coming up here shortly. If you are in any, make sure your stop loss is set to low 681. or higher if you're want to protect capital, but that's where I would put it. Looks really good though. CEI, yeah, CEI looks fine. Really would like to break that $1.80 level. You guys got any questions? I'll give it 5 more minutes and then I really got to go to school. Unfortunately, I hate school. What's a good stop loss for any now? 691. It's a time. Okay, time you start and every day, and I start 30 minutes before market open. What's a good stop loss for any now? 691. So 691 would be. So when I'm looking at the stop loss, I'm looking at the low. So this was the last low we had, and I'm gonna what I'd risk is the low of the last low, which should be 681. Thanks for all the subs coming in. I appreciate it. But yeah, Twitter, make sure to follow that. I don't spam too much. Yeah, Any is doing very well. Thanks for answering my question. I just found your stream today. What's your Twitter handle? If you go to my comments, or it's right here, or my Twitter's televised. It's TELIVIZED. Should be in the YouTube bio. And yes, you guys are very welcome. Very, very welcome. Yeah, I'd like to see Any if we can break the 740 before I go. I don't have a position in Any, but I know some of my followers do, so. I do. Oh, I also am on this swing account. I have some SPY calls that I bought yesterday. I bought some SPY calls down here at 444, 444.5. So those are doing really well. We also have this resistance line set up that looks like we kind of broke over that. We'll see. Thanks. We'll be watching your live tomorrow. Awesome. Sounds good. I'll see you there. I have school and I work at UPS. So I work at UPS 5 to 10:30 every night, and I have like school Mondays and Wednesdays. So I stream Mondays and Wednesdays for a little bit. Today I didn't go to my first class, but Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are my day where I stream. I'll probably stream the whole market 7 to 2 for 7 hours. I dare not get a position in. No, I mean, the FOMO might kick in, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Up to you. If I was gonna buy Any, I wouldn't buy Any up here. How long did it take you to be profitable? Are you more of a swing? I'm more of a long-term growth investor. Swing trading and day trading attracts the viewers on YouTube. I really like, it moves quicker. It's more entertaining. I really can't, watch a stock. It's nice 740 break coming up on Any, really, really nice. But yeah, I'm more of a long-term investor, and on the weekends I usually do some. We look at financials of companies, and we actually dig into the profitability. I do it kind of. I mean, I like day trading and swing trading, but it's for a lot of the views, to be honest. Like, who's gonna watch me look at financials all day? But yeah, primarily swing more than day. I like swing trading. We'll see though. Yep. Hopefully this isn't a double top forming. Want to make sure we can actually pivot over that. Love the trading. We got Sean Ernest here. Hello, Sean Ernest. Sean Ernest. Everyone say hi to my boy Sean Ernest. Hello there, Sean. How are you? But yeah, I appreciate all the subs today. I mean, we're going really, really quick. Love the trading. I'm dead. Hit 235 today. I appreciate it. Looking really, yeah, Any's looking good. If we can break that. If you guys got any questions, I actually do need to go here in like 2 minutes. So if you have any questions, last minute questions, drop those. Let me know. If you liked the stream, make sure to follow. I'll be live 30 minutes before every market open. Also follow my Twitter. I post stuff there. I'll post when I'm live, stuff like that. Oh, so yeah, I should be live. You could just turn on your notifications on YouTube to see when I'm live, but I'll be live 30 minutes before I'm open. I appreciate all the continued support. It's crazy. I know we had 50 viewers today, which is insane. We have had 50 people watching, so any comments on, yeah, we can talk about, yeah, sure, Patrick, we'll look real quick on Earned. So I really appreciate all the support. IRNT. Yeah, so I said we look good. We look like we could possibly be forming a cup and handle right here. If we broke 42, we could see a lot of upside. But yeah, we look really, really good so far. Want to make sure this 30 level is going to be a really huge pivot. We have a lot of resistance coming up, but looks good so far. Possible flag coming off of any as well. Thanks, CC Wiz. I am actually okay. So I'm gonna end it now. I know I have a slight delay, so I'm gonna go to my YouTube and read. I'll read comments for a second while I end it, but I am gonna end it. Um, this was super helpful. Thanks. You were very welcome. I know we lost. I personally lost on the one trade I took today. Is what it is. I wasn't here early enough to get a good setup. Kind of rushed into it, but hope you guys have a good one. Like I said, I'll be looking at the comments for a little bit coming through. I'll be live tomorrow. Make sure to follow my Twitter. Hope you guys have a good one. I will